52 Network Marketing Tips is brought to you by Leaders Club. Get your own custom 90-day success plan, including one-on-one support from a personal success advisor, exclusively at leadersclub.com.
I once heard a presentation by a network marketing guru on YouTube explaining that attraction marketing is basically just standing out from the crowd. The analogy he used was that if you were on the coast and you looked in at the fish in the water, which ones would you notice? If all the fish were gray, which ones would you actually notice? He said you wouldn't notice a gray fish among a bunch of gray fish, but that you would definitely notice a bright yellow fish. This one stands out from the crowd. It demands your attention, which is, as this guru pointed out, what attraction marketing is all about. He implied that by simply standing out from the crowd, you will attract business to you. That being different is all it takes, or at least that's the major component. And this is a point that has confused a lot of network marketers and cost thousands to invest into marketing without a real payoff. It's like you're treated as a sucker rather than given the full unvarnished truth. Because here's the problem. Attraction marketing, as explained in the example from this guru, is really just the first part of a classic advertising formula. A formula that's over 100 years old, by the way. It's nothing more than getting attention. And attention is an important factor in advertising and marketing, but it's not the only one. And it's not even the most important. Attention alone does not equal business, and the wrong kind of attention can even harm it. There are two serious problems with the attraction marketing formulas taught by many gurus out there today. The first is the adaptation of competitors, that sooner or later your competitors are going to look like you. In our bright yellow fish example, being a different color sure does make you stand out from the crowd. And when you look at this image, one fish definitely is not like the others. The problem is that as soon as your competitors notice that you're getting attention, or maybe even business that they aren't, they start to mimic what you do. First, you have a few copy fish, but it doesn't take long before you're not all that special anymore. And I've heard attraction marketers argue that you just need to keep being different. But that's easier said than done. The only way to make this work is to consistently be ahead of the pack, to move on to the next thing, to make everyone else adapt to you, which is actually a great direct marketing strategy, but it's futile for network marketing, where we are actually trying to duplicate our efforts. In other words, we're trying to be the same by following a proven model. Simply being different isn't a formula for network marketing success at all. The second major problem we found is that in many cases where marketers are able to stand out and attract some prospects in some way, they attract them to a flawed product, service, or system. In other words, what's delivered in terms of product, service, company, upline support, even earnings, isn't as advertised or implied. This in turn creates buyer's remorse and low retention, like we talked about back in tip 22. In thousands of personal interviews Leaders Club researchers have conducted over the years, over 80% of those actively promoting a network marketing business could not answer just 3 basic questions that just about every prospect has. And they are, what does it cost? What does it cost for me to get involved and promote this? How do I get paid? What do I need to do to get paid? How quickly can I recoup my investment? You know, these are 3 basic questions that represent the foundation for your entire business. Not knowing the answers is like building a house without setting footers. We can attract people all day long, but what are we attracting them to? And once we do, what are our prospects really thinking? Are they thinking that the business seems really simple and easy to duplicate? Or are they thinking, gosh, I'll never be able to say all that. I have no idea how to build a website, how to run an ad campaign, and I'm not sure I want to put my face out there on YouTube. The bottom line is that before you worry about attracting customers or distributors, make sure you have a solid system in place, a company with a good distributor experience, something simple that will duplicate many times over without stepping on anyone else's toes in the process, something that doesn't require each person to reinvent the wheel or themselves every few months. Once you have that, you'll be amazed at how quickly you can build your network marketing organization. And the income, that will follow.